Hey, boys and girls, it's Miss Cranford, and I'm going to share with you another North Carolina Children's Book Award nominee. This story is called Rescue and Jessica. I have borrowed this digital book from the North Carolina Kids Digital Library. All right, I don't usually start at the end of the book, but I wanted to show you the author's note. This is a true story. This story happened to our author, Jessica Kensky. She was injured in 2013 at a place called the Boston, or an event called the Boston Marathon, and she and her husband were both caught in the blast of a bomb that exploded there, and they each had to have a leg amputated, which means cut off in part, sometimes at the knee, and then you get a leg that you can wear in place of the leg that's been cut off, and that's called a prosthetic leg. And so this is the true story of Jessica and her husband, and there's a picture of Jessica and Patrick, her husband, and that is the real life dog whose name really is Rescue. So now we're going to scoot back to the beginning of the book. Sorry about that. And read from the beginning the story of Rescue and Jessica, a life-changing friendship. Written by Jessica Kensky and Patrick Downs, and illustrated by Scott Magoon. There's Rescue. On a special farm in the countryside, a puppy named Rescue was in training. He was learning to help people who could not see, but he was worried. His trainer had just said, "You are not meant to be a seeing eye dog." And that was hard for Rescue to hear. Helping people who couldn't see was the family business. "The service dog team is better for you," his trainer said. "Service dogs walk beside their partners instead of in front of them." "Will I be a good service dog?" Rescue wondered. "What will my new partner be like? Will she like me?" Rescue did not want to let anyone down. In a hospital in the city, a girl named Jessica was worried. Both of her legs were badly hurt. Everyone hoped her right leg would heal, but the doctors had to remove part of her left leg so that she could be healthy again. "You are an amputee now, Jessica," the doctor explained. "You have to wear a prosthetic leg or use a wheelchair for the rest of your life." That was hard to hear. She had only ever walked on her own two legs. "How will I get things on my own?" Jessica wondered. "When will I be able to walk again? What will my life be like?" Her whole family was worried about her, and she didn't want to let anyone down. Back in the country, Rescue was learning how to be a service dog. He wore his blue cape that meant he was in training. He had to stay by his partner's side. He fetched all kinds of things. He even learned how to open doors. "Rescue, you are a natural," said his trainer. At the hospital, Jessica was learning new things to do that used to come easily. She used a wheelchair to get around. She practiced getting out of bed differently. She put on a prosthetic leg so she could stand. So here's the leg down here. And this is the part of her leg that has been removed. And then this is the replacement part. She was learning to walk again. And even though her right leg was still hurt, "Jessica, you are becoming strong," said her doctors. Rescue was proud of all that he had accomplished, but he was still worried. He was named in honor of a brave firefighter, and he had big shoes to fill. Rescue wanted to help people, just like his namesake. Jessica knew she had made a lot of progress, but she was frustrated and sad about the things she still couldn't do. She wondered if she would ever be happy again, and she felt like the changes were too big, too much. Oh, she's overwhelmed. One day, a visitor came to see Jessica, and she brought her service dog, Currahee. Jessica saw how a smart dog like Currahee could help her. That very day, she started filling out the application to ask for a dog of her own. After a little while, Jessica got some exciting news. Rescue got some exciting news too, and he also got a new red cape. Finally, the big day arrived. "It's nice to meet you, Rescue," said Jessica. "She looks nice and so pretty," Rescue thought. Rescue stood up very tall, and he hoped she didn't notice his legs were trembling. But his wagging tail gave him away. Jessica smiled a big smile and laughed a big laugh for the first time in a long time. Jessica and Rescue stayed in the country for a few weeks, and Rescue showed her all of the things he could do. "You are amazing," Jessica told Rescue. You think I'm amazing?" Rescue thought. "I think you are amazing." Back in the city, Rescue and Jessica got used to working together. Rescue brought her the things she needed. Look at that, he's pressing the button at the crosswalk. He opened things that were hard for her to reach, like the fridge. Rescue barked if Jessica needed someone. If she tripped, he would hold steady so she could get back up. Rescue and Jessica were always together, but when she didn't need his help, Rescue really liked to sleep. Jessica knew that even though Rescue was special, he was a regular dog too. She made sure that Rescue had playtime every day. But Jessica wasn't completely healthy. One day, the doctor told her that her right leg would have to be removed too. She would need to wear 2 prosthetic legs. Whew, this didn't get any easier for Jessica to hear. The night after the doctor removed her right leg, Rescue knew just what to do to help Jessica, all on his own. Oh, it looks like they let him in the hospital. Rescue and Jessica had to start all over again. Slowly but surely, they learned how to do all the things they needed to do together. They did chores together, played together, and snuggled together. For the first time in a long time, Jessica felt happy, and that made Rescue happy too. "You changed my life, Rescue," she said. "I couldn't have done this without you. I'm proud of us," he thought. "You rescued me, Rescue," said Jessica. But the truth was, they had rescued each other. Aww. It doesn't say how old she was when the bombing happened, but that's a really nice, true story. This is one of the only nonfiction stories we have in the North Carolina in the North Carolina Children's Book Award nominees. So this one gets a little special notice on my part. I loved this book, and I thought the pictures were really nice, and I love to learn true things about real life people who were really brave. Thanks for listening to my video.